Welcome to Chamber Chat with Mary Beth Horton. Chamber Chat is a weekly program focused on keeping you connected to your community, the place we call home, where we work, play, and raise our families, featuring updates on economic development, the latest news on businesses moving into our area, networking opportunities, and upcoming community events for you and your family. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you enjoy today's program. Now here's your host, Habersham County Chamber President, Mary Beth Horton, and her special guest.
Welcome to Chamber Chat. Our first stop of the day starts on the build site of the latest project for Habitat for Humanity. The mission of Habitat for Humanity Northeast Georgia is to work in partnership with God and people everywhere from all walks of life to develop communities with God's people in need by building and renovating houses so that there are decent houses in decent communities in which our people can live and grow into all that God intended. So Chamber Chat is on the road to highlight community involvement in a worthy community mission. We're going to check this place out. All right, I am joined with Nanette Baughman, who is Executive Director of the Habitat for Humanity, the Northeast Georgian area. So thanks for being part of the show. Thanks for letting us come out today.
Thanks for allowing us to share our mission on this gorgeous Chamber of Commerce Day.
It is a Chamber of Commerce Day for sure. So tell us a little bit of the history about this affiliate program.
Our affiliate began in 1985 with our first house being built in 1986.
Okay.
We support both Habersham and White counties for our local area. And in our relatively short time, you're looking at house number 71 that we are building. So we have helped create dreams and change lives for many folks in our area.
That is fantastic. Now, I know that you guys don't just build houses to give them away. So how does this process work?
We are partners. We partner with families in our community to create forever homes. We do not build and give away, as you say. We partner with folks. They help build other people's houses. They help build their house. They put in 300 sweat equity hours before they get a forever home. And
so they earn it.
They earn their home, and then they pay a mortgage. It is a 0% interest mortgage, and there are qualifications and hoops to jump through to be a qualified partner family. But yes, we are partnering. We do not give.
Okay, and let's talk about the volunteers, because I know that volunteers are the lifeline of this organization. So how do people go about volunteering? Tell us a little bit about that service.
Yes, volunteers are our heart and soul, not only here on the Bill site, but in the Restore, in our events that we host and stuff. And to be volunteers, it can be anyone. It can be high school groups. It can be corporate groups like Ethicon, who are on site today with us. Phildale, our local community partners are huge. We also do several type of specialty build events where we specify and totally encourage. Like we have just completed Women Build, where within our 2-week period we had over 75 women come and help build the house that we're currently working on.
All right, that sort of brings me to my next question, which is, we live in such a great and compassionate community that always, wants to get involved. So how can the community get involved? How do they reach out to you guys and say, hey, I'm interested, what do I need to do?
Well, our office is at 1085 Rocky Branch Road under the giant water tower in beautiful Clarksville.
Everybody knows where that is.
Water tower. And right up the hill from the Restore. And if you don't know the Restore, you should know the Restore and come and see us. But that is one of the great things. Contact us there. Get your local churches, civic groups, companies to contact us and have group day. I mean, we can do group day with any amount of people and any sort of groups to come. And today we're at the Bill site and we're talking build, but a lot of people have a very passionate fondness for our Restore thrift store. And we also have volunteer needs there. Come and volunteer and you get a discount on the already discounted prices at the Restore.
So let's talk about the Restore because I'm a customer there and I also have donated stuff to there, and I see the benefit. But for those watching, tell us about the Restore and what the benefit is to the community there.
You get wonderful things at extreme discount prices. We have local companies who will donate brand new items to us. We also have, as you say, you've donated. We have many people who maybe are redoing their kitchen and want to upgrade their appliances and their cabinets, and they donate that to us. It is, it's not only a savings to the community and a donated monetary gift for our mission of Habitat. It's saving the landfill. Yeah. It's repurposing. Absolutely. It's reusing. And as Ivy Hall said in something, she was saying, we're taking somebody else's loved items and loving them in a new manner.
I love that. That's very good. So what do you guys, with your position, what do y'all see as the biggest need or the biggest area of help, I guess, needed for this affiliate?
Like so many not-for-profits, we need volunteers. Yeah. We need love. We need hands on the ground helping do things. Currently, for our affiliate, we need land. Yeah. Right. We don't. When I say we have a 0% interest mortgage, their mortgage is the cost of the house. This house may appraise at $135,000. It may cost us $85,000 to build. So that's the mortgage. We are not holding any land currently, and we have 3 people on the waiting list waiting for us to build. So if we have to go out and buy land at a fair market price, then that's an added cost to the homeowner. Right. So land, we need land. We need affordable, buildable lots.
All right, people listening out there, you hear it right here, land and volunteers.
That is correct. That is correct. And of course, we will not turn down money.
Oh no.
We do not turn down money at all, but we are blessed in our community, and you know that, Mary Beth. So many of us are blessed with the community, the outpouring and everything, and so many people just don't know how to be involved or know that they can be involved. A lot of the women build who come out here and said, man, if I had known I could be on a scaffolding and hanging siding, I'd been out here a long time ago. Yeah. You can be on a scaffolding, you can hang siding.
Well, and we're about to go inside the house, meet with some of the volunteers. I might even put on a hard hat and do a little bit of work in here too. Good. But before we head inside, you guys have a Facebook page.
We do.
Habitat for Humanity, Northeast Georgia, and also a website.
Correct. www.habitatnega.
All right. Awesome. Nanette, this is great. Let's go inside and check everything out. Okay, we are inside of site number 71, the build going on. You can see a lot of volunteers. You're one of our volunteers. Tell me your name and who you're with.
Hi, I'm Kenan Yori, and I'm the plant manager at Ethicon.
You guys are all out here in force today. There's several of you out here to work on this. So tell me why you decided to get involved in this project.
So I've got my entire leadership team out here, and we are doing this because we, as part of Johnson & Johnson, believe that giving back to our community is one of our core priorities, so it's part of our credo. So we have teams that come out and help Habitat several times throughout the year because it's one way that we get to give back to the community.
And that's what makes our community so special. Thank you guys for all that you're doing to help with this.
Thank you.
We have relocated to another room of the house. And I understand that this house has a very interesting story. So tell us what the story of the house is.
Every house has a great story. It does. But this one is very unique. This house is being built on a location that was originally owned by Phildale Corporation. It had a Phildale home on it. Evidently, in past, Phildale had housing for some of their folks, and this had a Phildale house on it, and the house was in much need of repair, and instead of doing that, they demoed the house and donated the land to Habitat with a build. No stipulations, no requirements.
Wonderful.
But we felt like that this was Phildale, and we have so many wonderful Phildale people. Yep. We kind of saved the property for a Phildale employee. So this is the Phildale house. It was donated by Phildale. Phildale has sponsored many things, had work crews, and a Phildale family will be here. And and go to work like 4 blocks down the road.
Yeah. There will be a family make wonderful memories in this house. That's great.
Stay with us. More talk coming up on today's Chamber Chat. We'll be right back with Mary Beth and her guest.
Now you can watch movies, sports, news, and more on all of your internet-ready devices. Windstream cable customers can view up to 50-plus channels on their laptops, smartphones, and tablets with Watch TV Everywhere. It's easy. And for Windstream cable customers, it's free. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to register. Then the programs you enjoy are just a click away on your favorite devices. Watch TV Everywhere. Another way Windstream says, thank you for being our customer.
Welcome back to Chamber Chat. There's quite a buzz in Habersham County regarding economic development lately, and we wanted to catch you all up to speed on what exactly is happening here in Habersham County. A little more than 8 years ago, local business leaders and public officials engaged in a conversation about the best approach to growing Habersham County. They concluded that a public-private partnership, the Habersham Partnership for Growth, was the best way to achieve the intelligent economic growth that we all desire for Habersham. So we've hit the road to come to the monthly meeting of the Economic Development Council, the Habersham Partnership for Growth, to hear from some of the investors and stakeholders who have set the stage to take Habersham County to the next level of economic prosperity. Okay, I'm here with Brian Horton. Brian is the chair of the Economic Development Council. He's also my husband, so we kind of know what's happening here in Habersham County, but I asked him to be on the show today because I'd like for you to explain a little bit of the history of the Habersham Partnership for Growth and how it got started.
Yeah, I'd be glad to. Habersham Partnership for Growth was actually started almost back in 2011. The chamber got together with the cities and the county, a number of stakeholders, and we basically put together what we call the Habersham Partners for Growth, and it was a group that met on a monthly basis to just talk, get in a room, find out what each other's challenges were, all the different things that they had to overcome, and through that, we later became an Archway program in 2012, I believe. So we became an Archway program, and we were in Archway for 4 years. Carl Vinson Institute came in through the University of Georgia and helped us to set goals, to accomplish, to kind of look at our strengths and weaknesses and opportunities and different things. And through that, the Habersham Partnership for Growth was born, which is our EDC. We actually met for a year through the Archway and decided the structure of the organization, what the budget was going to be, what the goals were going to be, and through all that, we came away with kind of a document that set forth the Habersham Partnership for Growth. So 3 years ago, we started it up, and now we're up and running.
And over the years since 2011, I mean, I think this whole community has watched this grow, and now it's become a buzzword, the Economic Development Group and this Partnership for Growth and Forward Habersham. But and there's so many more people who are joining this initiative. Why is it so important for our community to have this in place right now?
Well, I mean, it's important from a number of reasons. The primary reason that it's important is because economic development is not just about jobs and businesses, it's about quality of life. And we are sitting just north of a county that has 200,000 population. And that growth is coming our way. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So having a group like ours that says, we want industrial growth here, but we want to keep this area more rural, and we want to encourage density in the downtowns, and all those kind of things help to determine what that growth looks like. And so without a group like ours, guess what? That growth just happens by itself, determined by people who may or may not have our best interests in mind. And so that's really why it's important to have a group like ours that brings together government, education, and private business, and we work together to say, what do we want our community to look like?
So for the folks who are watching, what's happening today? What is happening now? All these years of developing this, and now, you know, we've just seen the meeting where we've, you know, gotten everybody in a group together and really kicked off just getting people excited, and the momentum is really there. So what is happening today with this Partnership for Growth for folks who are watching?
Well, I think the number one thing is as an organization, we hired an executive director, Tim Lee. Mm-hmm. Tim brings a great amount of experience from much larger part of Georgia. And so having him be our daily person that spearheads all of our efforts is critical. So I'd say the number one thing is we have an executive director who's out darkening the doors of every business, going to commission meetings and DDA meetings, going to board education meetings, whatever it is, and trying to connect those dots and bring opportunities together for our community. So he's done a fantastic job. If a prospect comes into town, Tim's the first person to go meet with them. If an existing business has an issue, Tim takes the call and goes out there and figures out how he can help that business with whatever issue it may be. So, we're doing just what we call the basic blocking and tackling of economic development.
Well, thank you so much for all you've done with this community, and we're going to bring Tim on next and let him talk about some of the goals and some other things about the Partnership for Growth. But thank you for being part of the show. Okay, now I'm joined with Tim Lee. Tim is the Executive Director of the Habersham Partnership for Growth. Thank you for being here. And if you could just explain a little bit about the 3 goals that you guys have for this partnership.
So the goals for the future is basically an extension of where we were for the last couple of years. And the first one, obviously, is comprehensive economic development. What we're trying to do there is make sure that the companies and industry that are here in our community have the tools and the opportunity to grow through their own investment and job creation. We think that's paramount and most important to our community is the growth of the existing industry. The second goal would be helping those industry identify a quality workforce. So we're working together with Piedmont College, North Georgia Technical College, our school systems, both the private and public, to try to connect the dots between the workforce that's coming out of high school, the schools that are available, and then the opportunities that exist right here in Habersham. Yep. So many of our workforce and our students aren't aware of what great opportunities and companies we have in Habersham and where they can make a career here and have a wonderful quality of life. In addition to that, we're working with the existing workforce that is already here, that might be traveling outside our county to work. There's about 10,000 of those people every day. We're trying to connect the dots and introduce them as well to those companies that are here so that they could probably and hopefully take advantage of local opportunities for their career growth. The third one is infrastructure and community development. With that, we're trying to make sure that our partners for the water systems, our partners with the cities and the county are working together to make sure we have the right roads, the bridges, the correct water system, the internet, things that are important as infrastructure for businesses to succeed in Habersham, either the ones that grow eternally through their own investment or the ones that might be attracted to move here.
Partnership, I think, is the key word, obviously, and it's really been dynamic to watch you guys come in and bring all of the municipalities and the businesses and the industries and the schools and everybody all together towards this initiative that you guys have done. I know we've been hearing a lot about Forward Habersham. What is Forward Habersham?
Well, Forward Habersham was a campaign that the EDC, or the Habersham Partnership for Growth, took on to raise funding for the next 5 years. The first program was 3 years, and that was the initial startup where we wanted to get our feet wet and get going and actually gain some support from the community. We feel we were successful. Specifically, the feedback we got indicated we were. So we've recently ended our campaign. It was about a year long. It was to secure funding for the next 5 years so we can continue to reinvest in our community, help our businesses grow, create jobs, and help our community workforce have the best available opportunities for work, and of course take advantage of our great quality of life here in town.
Yeah, this is so exciting for our community, and having lived here for many, many years and gone to school here, I really love where we are right now in Habersham County, and I think that right now we have the best team working for the better of our community, and I'm just pleased with how everything is going right now. What's next?
Well, what's next is to continue to work with our industry and business to try to help them invest and create job opportunities. Next is to continue to bring our workforce and help them be aware of what's available. And then third, we'd like to go out to their community. We need to move to the next step, and that's to bring our entire community together and help have a conversation. We'll have a conversation with exactly where it is we're going together as a community so that we have an entire county rowing the same direction, if you would, and have the same excitement that we feel for where we're heading as a community.
All right, now folks who are watching, if they want to find out a little bit more, you guys have a website?
Our website is selecthabersham.com, and there you can not only find out what we're doing as initiatives, but you'll also be able to look at some of the industries that have opportunities for careers here in Habersham. So it's a good resource, and on there is my contact information. Everyone's free to call me almost any time of the day, but we'll be glad to help any individual get connected with a business, or any business get connected with the state, or business get connected with our workforce. So we're excited about the future.
Absolutely. Well, Tim, thank you so much for being part of the program today. Really appreciate your investment and everything that you're doing here. And we'll be right back.
All of us ask the question, how do I leave a legacy? Or how do I make a difference? And the EDC gives us the ability to make a difference. For me, as a pastor at the Torch, we've been engaged with this process because we're able to put a leadership program in the schools to train up children in character education and leadership. What better investment in the future?
I've spent my entire life here in this community. I grew up in this community. I'm raising a family in this community. I've been invested in this community in several ways, whether I was just a citizen of this community or actually working with the community, and I'm a realtor. I represent Habersham County every day. And so I've seen a lot of changes over the last 50 years in this community, and just felt like that I wanted to be a part of shaping the community as it moves forward.
Stay with us. More talk coming up on today's Chamber Chat. We'll be right back with Mary Beth and her guest.
Now you can watch movies, sports, news, and more on all of your internet-ready devices. Windstream cable customers can view up to 50+ channels on their laptops, smartphones, and tablets with Watch TV Everywhere. It's easy. And for Windstream cable customers, it's free. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to register. Then the programs you enjoy are just a click away on your favorite devices. Watch TV Everywhere. Another way Windstream says, thank you for being our customer.
Welcome back to Chamber Chat. What if I told you that Clarksville has a hotel? Get ready to be excited because just 5 miles north of downtown Clarksville and located right off the 4-lane boasts a 96-room resort that recently announced it's now open to the public. Apple Mountain Resort, now owned by Holiday Inn Club Vacations, features spacious hotel suite condo-style 2-bedroom villas with a variety of amenities and activities for the entire family. I cannot wait for you guys to see it, but first let's find out a little bit more about what's new at Apple Mountain Resort. All right, I'm here with Zach Riebert, who is the general manager of Holiday Inn Club Vacations at Apple Mountain Resort. Thanks for letting us come out here today. This is amazing, and I'm so excited for people to see it. So tell us, what is Holiday Inn Club Vacations?
Well, Mary Beth, thank you very much for coming out. It's a pleasure hosting you here at our Apple Mountain Resort. Holiday Inn Club Vacations is an amazing company that provides wonderful memories for all ages. Families and friends can come out and experience all our activities and our great accommodations, and it has something for everyone.
So what activities do you guys have here?
So we have a long list of activities. We have 18-hole golf course right behind us. We have a disc golf course, Olympic-sized swimming pool, volleyball, basketball court, and an activity center with arts and crafts, board games, and a movie theater.
And it's really amazing. We took the tour of it earlier, and I'm so impressed that this is right here. You guys are just 5 miles from downtown Clarksville.
And we're so excited about joining with all our partners here in Clarksville and the surrounding areas. It's a great resort, and we just want everybody to have an opportunity to come stay here and enjoy our wonderful activities.
So the best news about this is that this is now open to the public. People can rent rooms like a hotel. So how would I go about booking a stay here?
So the preferred method would be through the website ihg.com. So you can go on there, check all the rates, and book it, like you said, just as a pure rental like a hotel, and it's open for everybody to book.
Okay. So obviously, well, I've been sold on this place since I've already seen it, and I know we're going to show a lot of other of the amenities around here. But for those watching, why would you want to book here?
Well, I think when you come to Apple Mountain Resort, from the moment you check in with our wonderful front desk to when you get to meet the activities team and see all the great things that we offer, we really have a great amount of amenities, and there's always fun things for everybody to do of all ages. They can do horseback riding, enjoy 18 holes on the golf course, or simply sit by the pool, read a book, and relax in the nice Georgia sun.
And you have putt-putt too. Did you mention that one?
See, I forget about all our wonderful activities.
You have the 18-hole golf course, but you have an 18-hole putt-putt course as well.
Absolutely correct. So even if you're not up to the full adult 18-course golf course, you can try our mini putt golf course as well.
And it looks really fun. I might have to give it a try as well. So if you're a guest here at the resort, do you get discounts to play golf? How does that work?
Absolutely. So if you're a guest at the resort, you get a discount. So it's $25 if you get, that's for full 18 holes plus the golf cart. And if you're an owner with us through the club, then you actually get that for $17 as well.
Okay, so that's a great deal. So this is a perfect spot for if folks are wanting to have a wedding and you want all of your people to stay in the same area. If you've got a conference and you want to have all of your office people or guests stay here. You have 96
rooms, and we have plenty of space for everybody, so you can enjoy yourself in the room. It's fully packed with everything you need, from pots and pans, dishes, plates, cups, silverware that you need to enjoy yourself, or wonderful outdoor activities that we provide, and all the space you could imagine to host your family or friends or family reunion.
It really is almost like an all-inclusive thing, and I think that's what I want our viewers to know, is that you can have if you're a Habersham resident, this could be like your staycation, because you can come here and feel like you're miles away from everything else, and you've got all the amenities up here, and it's just a great place to make memories, and it's so close to the 4-lane, but you wouldn't know that because it's so peaceful out here.
And that's absolutely right. And you know, one thing that we're very excited about is that I think that Holiday Inn Club Vacations and Habersham County share a lot of same qualities, where we really promote family fun and getting back to outdoors and exploring and creating those lasting memories with your friends and family. So all that can happen here. Again, it's a great place for a staycation if you're local, and you can come enjoy our outdoor pool or anything else that we have to offer.
So what's the website? How would they get more information to check it out when they're planning their trip?
So my recommendation is go to the ihg.com website. You can look at what we have available and all the current up-to-date rates. And if you have any questions, you can contact them or call us also at Apple Mountain Resort.
Rates are very reasonable. I've already checked it out, so I might be a guest up here pretty soon. Thank you so much for being on the show. Anything else you want to add? Anything else you want people to know about this?
Well, I would just like to say that, you know, being new to the area and coming in here, and I've been really embraced by the local community, and I'm real inspired to work with all our businesses and local support and community service, and really go out there and become an active member in the Habersham County.
Zach, thank you so much for letting us come out here, and I'm really glad to have you here in this community, and we really look forward to the future of Apple Mountain Resort and all that you guys have to offer. And I think we're going to take a visit to the Equestrian Center on our way out, so let's head that way. I'm here with Jessica, and we're at the stables at Apple Mountain Resort, and you guys do horseback riding.
Yes, we do.
How many horses do you have, and what are the different options for rides?
We have 6 horses here at the resort, and we offer a half-hour and a 1 hour, and it's mostly through the woods. It does go out into the front of the field a little bit, but it's mostly through the woods. We also offer a noon activity for kids younger than 8, because you have to be 8 years old to ride the horses.
Okay. So just another great amenity here at Holiday Inn Club Vacations at Apple Mountain Resort. You can come horseback riding. Jessica has an extensive background with horses, so you know you're going to be in good hands. Thank you so much for letting us come and take a look at the horses.
You're very welcome.
And that's a wrap for this month's edition of Chamber Chat. Stay tuned for next month, where we'll be back on the road, headed to visit some more exciting places in Habersham County.
for joining us today on Chamber Chat. We hope you enjoyed today's program and hope to see you again next time. Chamber Chat is a community service program produced by Windstream Cable Television.